and welcome back to Going Skits Gaming. I am Tim Skits, and today we're continuing our playthrough of Lunar Abyss. Now, if you've been watching my previous episodes, you'll notice that we are looking a little bit different today. I've got myself a green screen. I've just rearranged things around the screen a little bit. So let's see how it goes. In the last episode, we went through the big sealed door because we'd retrieved both seals to open it, made our way to Greymont via the station, and took out the boss in the church, and that's where we're picking up. It didn't finish the chapter by taking us back to our prison cell. Instead, it wants us to push forward from there. So without any further ado, let's get into it and see what happens. We already grabbed that in the last episode. It didn't save, clearly. Let's just skip through this quickly, because we've already read it. Oh, something's happening with the green screen, bear with me. There we go, that's better.
If you're here to absolve, my life is only a matter of time before. Now, porn from all his.
Did he mean?
I should have heard a collection.
Get
Just
to the
skipping
point.
straight through this.
He gave them.
A man.
Did they lie to him?
Oh no, he hates us. You've won, perhaps.
Why did you?
This you can.
Thank you. All right. Now, one thing I did. That's where it wants us to go.
Mission completed. Scout 5437, designation Folks. Return to cell.
Something isn't right here. We should go inside.
Thanks. Now, one thing I noticed at the end of the last episode is that, yes, you can go straight down, but that's all closed off. It's a door over there. Let's go have a look before we continue on. Do I hear anything? Nope. Hello. What's all this then? That's creepy. The Guardians. Only those who truly love the Lunar Children deserve to set foot in her sacred halls. That is the meaning of the form we've taken. We alone are fit to guard them. We give our lives in service of them. You and I, Sylve. Don't you think it means something? Hundreds of thousands of souls on this terrible rock, and we're the only two judged fit to inhabit these Guardians. This is the apotheosis of devotion. The purest and most beautiful love of all. They deserve better than to languish in Atticus's shadow. I just want you to bear that in mind. Urian. Okay. Missing its head. This place is creepy. You ready to go down? That's what she said. do we got here? Very dark. Very dark. Alright, so we're clearly going towards the center of this moon. This Luna. Oh shit, okay. That was only our 5th drift crystal. There's clearly a bunch more that I've missed. I think we're coming towards the end of the game. What's over here, anything? Not really. That entranceway looked very ominous. Oop.
No, that's not possible.
That's her.
This
That's
is one of Urian's tricks. He's trying to confuse us.
What does it say, Aelin? A birth and a death? Maybe? Not missing anything. Okay, what do we got here? It's like a processing plant. The birthing chambers. Yeah, hook, line, and sinker.
No.
Another one of her. Okay. Essence. I'll just turn that volume down slightly because it's very loud. Keep trying, he says, like it'll make a blind bit of difference. What's he got to go on? A stone and a story. His daughter is still in there, he insists, and so that's got to be a typo. And so here we are, in this miserable labyrinth, trying to perform miracles. You can demand until you're blue in the face, but you're dead and you're going to stay dead. That's my scientific opinion. Not that he wants to hear it. Try again, try again, try again. The truth is this. There's a soul in there, all right. But it's not the one he wants. The strands we extract yield the same result each time. Burn them all, he says. I don't want to look at them. Neither do I, truth be told. Her face gives me the creeps. Lonely monsters. He stopped destroying them a little while ago. He says he can make use of them. Well, I wish he would. Fucking hundreds of them just staring at you in the dark. They talk to each other sometimes. Did you know that? Soothing each other like frightened children. It's fucking eerie. They don't have a clue what they are. That's the bit that gets me. 100 gods strung up like old meat, cut into ribbons. It's not right. She's not a god anymore, he says. Like he has the right to decide that. She's the one who gave him that damn body in the first place, isn't she? A warden, just for him. You'd think he'd be more grateful. I don't pretend to know all the details. I know I'm lucky even to be here at all, after everything that happened in Greymont. But I don't think I can stand much more of this.
There's so many. I shouldn't be here.
The marked ones. The uniformity of the clones makes them relatively easy to engineer. The intention is to network them, a hive mind of sorts. Fitting the neural interface is unpleasant work at first, but you soon get used to it. It's not as though they actually feel pain. Their ability to communicate with the Abyss is well established. The Allfather says these alien models can act as an intermediary between certain primed individuals and the empty wardens left in the Abyss. Of course, their labour the labour potential is enormous. It's not like the Church would risk sending their own precious people up to this scourge-riddled hellhole, and they've grown fat on what Luna provides. If they want to keep their pockets lined, they'll have no choice but to cooperate with the Allfather. The tricky bit is locating these primed individuals. Not a problem, the Allfather says. Once we twist the Church's metaphorical arm, we can start importing them from Earth right away. Well, I guess that's why he's the boss. Alright, so this is explaining how Forks got here, why she's here.
I can't.
As well as who Aelin is, I guess.
can leave, Aelin. We can leave right now.
No. Keep going.
Clearance. They all came back harrowed, ashen, refusing to talk about what they'd seen up there. I didn't understand. It was just a clearance and installation job, converting researcher quarters into cells, fitting an Aelin model in each one. Stonewell was the first colony. Before we ever set foot down here, I suppose I'd forgotten, spent so long in the Abyss that it never occurred to me that there were people still up there. Clearance. My god, what a euphemism. Darkened rooms littered with the dead and vacant. Human shells like shed carapaces. Each of them corresponding to a disconnected soul somewhere down here in the depths of the Abyss. They built a pyre, burned every last one. I didn't feel it. I suppose it isn't my body anymore. Hadn't been for a long time, and still I feel bereft. Isn't that strange? Poor red-eyed bastards. They've no idea what a haunted place Stonewell is. Sleeping in the dust of the dead, and only the Allfather knows what they're searching for. What a terrible thing we're doing. That looks cool. Aylin's throne. Is that the Allfather?
You've done well, little scout.
You!
Caldecott always thought himself so pious, worshipping at the feet of the first child, as though she were anything but a monster.
You! You're the Allfather!
Well done. That ought to make all of this much quicker. Yes, I am the Allfather, though I acknowledge the pomposity of the title. You may call me Atticus.
I don't think I want to call you anything.
Dear child, it's only a name. Call me Beelzebub himself if it makes you happy. But let's speak frankly now. This sword I carry, the stone in its hilt, do you understand its significance? It's the essence that resides at the heart of a deity that makes them who they are. This one belonged to Aylin.
You took her soul.
A soul, you say? What a curious interpretation. That would be to suppose that she had a soul. She's in here, somewhere. She and my daughter both. That's the only reason I haven't smashed this damn thing to pieces. She stole my daughter.
Sounds to me like you gave her away freely.
She tricked me! That bitch god! That abomination! Your precious Aylin! You understand nothing. The creature you dote on is a copy of a copy. It is a worthless counterfeit. This is what remains of Aylin, the first child of Luna. She promised she would keep my daughter safe, but she stole her. She trapped her in that fucking stone and refused to reverse the bargain.
Folks, I don't remember. I don't know what he's talking about.
Aylin.
Is the puppet listening? Good. She'll like this part. The first child had a brother. Equal in power, if not in rank. His name was Manny. I went to him. Aren't you tired of it all? I asked him. Second child, second best, never good enough. I told him, give me the power to destroy her, and there will be no god but you, the Luna child Manny. This is the sword he forged for me. The sword I killed his beloved sister with. He betrayed his own twin so willingly. Fickle creatures. Of course, I'd never let him hold that kind of power.
Manny.
I took it all back that day. I stormed Greymont, hunted the elite down like dogs. And do you know what she said to me? She said, I've been expecting you. I tore her liar's head from her body. I reached inside and I took what remained of her. Her soul, as you so romantically put it. and I heard the abyss scream.
Urian was right about you.
Goodness, you are perceptive. Perhaps you ought to tell the story, since you know it all already. Tell me about the heart of the abyss. Didn't he mention it? He was quite adamant that I mustn't find out about it. At least he was until I pulled his fingernails out. It only took 3 to get him to sing. I'd expected better.
You're a piece of shit.
Do you want to know the funny thing? All I needed was directions. A map to the heart. And he came through for me. Urian, my dear friend. The eye has opened. The sleeper awoken. All that remains is to slay the fool. And, well, here you are.
The voice acting there was brilliant. Voiceover work, yeah. The amount of anguish in his voice when he got all worked up, that was great.
Turn and turn again, and we too shall turn. We move in harmony. It's time to go back.
Back to where?
Begin again, this time. But only this time. Wake up, little wanderer.
Leave me alone.
You pulled me out. Into the drift. You saved me.
I disobeyed the All-Father.
If you hadn't, he'd have killed me.
We're done for today. Go to bed.
Aelin, what he did to you.
Go to bed, Fox.
You're not a puppet.
Are you listening to me, Scout? I said we're done. You want to see how many years insubordination will add to your sentence? Then keep talking. Lights out.
All right. Always makes me laugh. We go to sleep. It makes a big deal if we go, one less day.
I was cruel to you yesterday. It was unfair of me to treat you that way. I apologize.
What he did to you? I'd have been angry too.
She's here, somewhere. Inside of me. Her memories. The shattered fragments of who she was. They're all in here somewhere. I'm so tired, Fox.
I know.
I want to make a bargain with you. One last job. If you do this for me, I'll set you free. You can walk right out of here. The All-Father, my brother, they reduced me to this. I was a god. And now, I am nothing. I want revenge. I want Manny and Atticus dead. I deserve that much. I can't leave this cell. I can't do anything. But you can.
Do I have a choice?
I could force you. Perhaps I could take control of your body. A god would do that, wouldn't they? You have a choice, Fox. One of them guarantees your freedom.
How do you expect me to kill a god?
The sword Manny made for the Allfather contains a piece of his god soul. Because of his incompleteness, the Scourge rendered Manny a shell of a god. The Allfather could have killed him then and there. But there was one problem. If Manny dies, then the Allfather's sword is worthless. Instead, he imprisoned Manny in a distant corner of the Abyss, locked him away and left him to rage in solitude. If you were to find Manny, if you were to kill him, it would leave the Allfather almost powerless.
Manny said I'd find him in the Hanging Towers.
It's a dangerous place, but you're strong and brave.
Yeah, I am.
There's an old route under King's Reach, up along the pipes. The abilities Yurin gave you should make it accessible. Will you do it?
If it means making things right.
Thank you. Let's go then, to the Hanging Towers. Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
There's a tangle of pipes leading up above King's Reach. The trail is just beyond.
Let's talk to a few people first.
There's nothing here anymore. Just old bones. Whispers that sound like words.
You should talk to Jonty over there. She's good company.
Talk?
She's got a good memory. She can help you, if you wanted. Find the missing pieces, put them back together.
I think I want to live again. Maybe.
Orion. Oh, he's quiet, is he? You've obviously never heard him waxing lyrical. Never heard him waxing lyrical about Songbird. Did you know blackbirds sing in the major key? That wrens sing almost every day of the year? Thanks to him, I know more about birds than I do my own bloody mother. Souls like his come along once in a lifetime.
Seeking shivering refuge in the shell of a dead city. Is this how you envisioned our end?
What makes you so sure this is the end?
The death of an old way precedes the start of something new. Does it not? The sun will rise tomorrow regardless.
It persists. Like you. Is that our lesson?
Yeah, it's got to be through here. Atticus Lynch. From Earth to the stars, charting the meteoric rise of Atticus Lynch. On the eve of humanity's great exodus to the Red Moon, we reveal the man behind the icon in this exclusive interview with the great man of fate. From his humble beginnings as a child refugee of the North Sea floods to the challenges of single parenthood, join our intrepid reporter as she attempts to unravel the enigma that is Atticus Lynch. It's taking me the wrong way. I want to go back and see if I can find out. How to get up the top.
Don't you ever stop to rest?
Don't you ever stop to rest? I'll sleep when I'm dead, lassie.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Fair enough. Where are you off to, anyway?
I'm on my way to the Hanging Towers.
Is that a fact? Well, you'd best mind yourself up there. That place does odd things to people. My best advice is, if you start to hear voices, tell them to sod off.
How the hell am I supposed to get up there? I have not a bloody clue. No, it's got to be later. I'm missing something. Yep, missing something. Oh well. Oops.
The copies you found yesterday, the other aliens, I've been processing their memories from before the Scourge, or what's left of them. It seems that the church placed me on an impossibly high pedestal. Manny was left in my shadow, but those who worked in the mines revered him. So much so that they built a temple.
Do you remember what it was like, being a god?
No, all of that is gone now. It feels like it happened to someone else. A very long time ago. I would like to remember.
Bound. All this sky and not a bird in sight. I suppose there's no bird that can fly high enough to leave Earth. What was it that other prisoners told me? There's a species of vulture that can fly at an altitude of 11,300 meters. That's the absolute highest a bird can fly, and it doesn't even graze the stratosphere. Now here I am, shuffling up some staircase built into the clouds. There's some who consider it a punishment and all, who wouldn't consider it a punishment at all. A sky inside a moon. I just wish they'd untie my hand so I could reach and touch it. Nope, too far. Ah. It is cool level design. I am quite enjoying it. Drop the top thing on the left. Trail of bones. They left us in the prisoner's chapel and told us to walk the rest of the way ourselves. Don't bother trying to escape, they told us. This is the Trail of Bones. Trail of Bones. Hopeless. The towers swallow up all who navigate its winding paths, blah blah blah. Of course, as soon as they'd gone, the first thing on all our minds was getting out of here. But the moment we stepped back outside, we realised we had no idea where we were. Which way to go? The only thing we knew was that the route back down had disappeared. We've been trying to get to the top for days now. But the distance never seems to close. We climb, and still the sky stretches before us like grey infinity, like the end of the world. This is like back where I was at the start. Very first episode. Reminiscent of that. Sylvan Maynard. He never talks about his life before Luna. I took him out on the lash once, thinking a little whiskey would loosen him up. All I got was a bloody hangover. Letty's the one he opens up to the most. She's got that way about her. And the little lost lamb, asking wide-eyed, innocent questions. According to her, he was a minister's son back on Earth. Turned his back on the whole organised religion shebang in grand style and rode Atticus's coattails all the way to the moon. His old man would just about piss his carcass. No? Piss his cassock if he knew what a pious bastard his son had become. What? I don't understand half this language. It must be slang. Oh, it's nearly there, I reckon.
Imposing, isn't it? To be sent to the Pillar of Ash was once a grave punishment. Most of those exiled here simply disappeared. Wandered off into the towers and never returned. The few who did spoke of a creeping madness. Voices on the wind. Don't worry. I promise I'll protect you.
Well, thank you, Aylin. No further. Climbing and climbing, and I swear I've seen that same outcrop 6 times. I know I've passed through this same fucking room before. How is that even possible? It's like being trapped in a puzzle box. Some hall of mirrors shit. This place is demented. Where am I? I don't know. I'll never know. You must go on, they say. Well, I can't go on. No more. I need to lie down. I need to stop. I'll go on. Oh hell, yay. Yep. Couple hits there. Fuck. Let's get some health back. Health. Oh, fuck. I was about to get health back too. Gotta choose the right weapon faster, Tim. Gotta choose the right weapon faster. Speaking of which, when we're getting the fourth weapon? There's 4 slots, so... Alright, it does look slightly different because I had to lower my resolution and stuff. It was froze a couple times on me, which is a bit shit, to be honest. But hopefully this fixes it and we're able to continue playing through. There's twice in this section right here is where it's frozen on me. well, it didn't freeze, so I'm happy. Yay. Listen to the wind. Well, I guess we're going up there.
The moment she recalls her godhood, she sends you to kill me.
You know what?
Dear sister, you haven't changed a bit.
Aelin?
I know. I can feel him. It's just words, Fox. That's all he has.
Alright, now that we've reached this checkpoint, we might finish it there. We'll start again tomorrow fresh. Head all the way up the tower, fight the boss, Manny, and go from there. Cool. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll consider pressing subscribe or throwing us a like, even a comment. Tell us what you think so far. Yeah, just reach out, trying to build a community. Love you to be a part of it. This is Going Skits Gaming. I am Tim Skits. Thanks for watching. Cheers.